So we are going to start NCERT exemplar problems of biology control and coordination. So presently it is chapter number 6, but when it is released, chapter number 7. So let it be. See, biology need even more understanding than physics and chemistry to answer this. I think principal ma'am also helped you people. So it's okay. Somehow you are all very good compared to others, I think. So let us start now. So first question, which of the following statement is correct about the receptors? First of all, what is receptors? Anybody? Yes, please. What is receptors? All of you, please respond. So, so first receptors means who will detect the kind of a sense. Like we have a 5 sense organs. So all these 5 sense organs will start understanding, like they will stimulate the things from the surroundings. So that is what we used to call as receptors. Now, which of the following statement is correct about receptors they are asking? So first statement, gustatory receptors detect taste while olfactory receptors detect smell. Second statement, both gustatory and olfactory receptors detect smell. Auditory receptors detect smell and olfactory receptors detect taste. This 100% I can say it is wrong. Am I right, everybody? All of you? Next, olfactory receptors detect taste and gustatory receptors detect smell. We all know that in chemistry also we have studied that olfactory indicators. What is the use of olfactory indicators? Mr. Arun Kailas, you try to answer, learn and answer. Don't take answer simply. Understand and answer. So we all know olfactory indicators. We have used it also in acid bases salts. Also olfactory indicators we have used. So what purpose olfactory indicators we will use, guys? Yes, please. Olfactory indicators in acid bases salts also we have used it. The persons who are visually challenged people. So for them, for detecting the acids and bases and salts, we have been used the olfactory indicators. We have a 3 olfactory indicators also. Basically, in chemistry we studied that. Anybody can tell me? In chemistry, just I am asking. So if you have taken in chemistry, yes, onion we have, vanilla we have,
Vanilla
clove we have.
Flavonoid.
So a person who is having a defect of vision, we will use this one to detect the what? Basically, smell. Understanding? With the help of a smell, we people will, that blind, that the people who are having a vision defect, they will use to detect the acid and base and remaining whatever. Because these olfactory indicators having different smell with a different substance. So that's what I can first make it. So olfactory indicators detect the smell. Next, gustatory receptors, which are present in the tongue. So they will detect what, guys? Everybody?
Taste.
They will detect the taste. So what is the correct option? Option.
A.
So option A is the correct one. So gustatory receptors detect the taste, while olfactory receptors detect the smell. Next, electrical impulse travels in a neuron from where to where? Everybody.
C, sir.
You
Option
can
C.
see that.
Sir, option C.
Yeah.
Option C.
So we are all knows that. So first one, dendrites. Next one, dendrites after it will start from where? All of you. It will go to the where? Dendrite to the cell body. 1, 2, cell next cell body to where it will goes. All of you. Cell body to the axon to the, yes please, nerve ending. So that is what is the order. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now see the order and tell me. So what is that? Everybody? Electrical impulse. Electrical impulse travels in a neuron from dendrites, axon, axonal end, and cell body. So second one, first one is what, everybody? First one is dendrites. Second one is what? Cell body. third one is axon, and fourth one is nerve ending. Nerve ending. So nerve ending only here, another word they are putting. What is that? Axonal.
Axon.
Please write that. Nerve ending. Nerve. Nerve ending. Also we can say axonal end. So write it. Next. Third question. In a synapse, chemical signal is transmitted from. In a synapse, chemical signal is transmitted from. Anybody? Chemical signal is transmitted from.
Option
Yes,
is
please.
axonal end of one
Where is
neuron
the
to
synapse will come? We all people know. While teaching time, I have given you. Check your notebook, everybody. There is a synapse we used to call. The chemicals cross the gap, or we used to say synapse, and start a similar electrical impulse in a dendrite of the next neuron. Means one neuron to another neuron. There is a gap, and there the first neuron, the nerve ending, will release us the chemical, and that the signal will be transmitted from one end of a neuron to the another beginning of a dendrites of a second neuron. So that gap is only we used to called as what? Everybody see the book. The gap is called as synapse. So what is that, everybody? I have given you the definition also. Am I right?
option
Definition
B.
is given or not? So all of you check it. First one. Dendrite end of one neuron to the axonal end of another neuron. Dendrite end kadayadu. Dendrite is the beginning one. Am I right or wrong? All of you? Next. Axon to the cell body of the same neuron. No. Next. Cell body to the axonal end of the same neuron. Wrong. Last one. Axonal end of one neuron to the dendrite end of another neuron. Am I right or wrong, everybody? All of you, please respond.
Yes,
So that is what. So axonal end means nerve ending. So nerve ending of one neuron. See that. Nerve ending of one neuron, first neuron, and dendrite ending of second neuron. This is the first neuron and this is the second neuron. So that is what we used to call as neurotransmission. That image also I have given you, the big image. Am I right, everybody? All of you, please respond. So that is what we used to call as. Even the fluid also we used to call something. What is the fluid we used to say? Conducting information by electrical impulse. There is a fluid between that. Neurotransmitter. So that is what it is. So what is the correct option? All of you? Option D. Okay. So make it. Next. In a neuron, conversion of electrical signal to a chemical signal occurs at in. Anybody? Occurs at axonal end. Okay. Cell body not, dendrites not, axon not, only axonal end. Axonal end only we used to called as what? Nerve ending. Okay. So every question is very, very important. You have to be very careful. Next, which is the correct sequence of the components of a reflex arc? I have given you two reflex arc. Can you tell me what is the two reflex arc I given you? Biology. One is spinal cord reflex arc, and second one is what I have given? Brain reflex arc. Am I right or wrong? Please respond, guys. Everybody. So that is what. So what is the path? All of you check it. So what is the path given? First one, verify it. Receptors. So receptors is the one. Next receptors, you speak. Receptor to arteries, it will go to the what? Receptor to arteries, it will go to the what? Sensory neuron. Sensory neuron, it will be taken to where? Takshri? Spinal cord. Understanding? Spinal cord. Spinal cord to where it will comes? Motor neuron. Motor neuron to the who will be effector?
Muscle.
Muscles or glands.
We are having two kind of effectors. Muscles are second kind of effector. What is that? Glands. The order, tell me. What is the order? Everybody.
Option D, sir.
Option. Yes,
D,
Mr. Rohit. Option D. Receptor, Sensory neurons, spinal cord, motor neurons, and muscles. Please write it. Somebody is making noise. Arun Kailash. For making noise also don't know. Make sure you are able to answer everything. Do it fast. I hope everybody able to answer. Call to Mr. Sanjay Kannan, Mr. Noor. Why Sanjay is not wake up till now? Next question. Next question, girls will answer. Alternatively, will go so that everybody will think. Start doing next question, girls. You start doing. Harini, I'm calling you only. So, which of the following statements are true? We have to verify it. NCERT book you carry, underline it when we are finding. See, at least a single word you can find in NCERT. That's what. Which of the following statements are true? First one, sudden action is in response to something in the environment is called reflex action. Is it right or wrong? Everybody, if you touch a hot plate, immediately you will throw the plate, you will drop the plate. So that is what we used to call as reflex action. Is it right or wrong? Everybody, girls.
Yes, sir.
Sudden action
Yes,
in
sir.
response to something in the environment is called reflex action. Yes, it is true. Next, sensory neuron carry signals from spinal cord to muscles. Is it? Where it will carry?
No.
Sensory neurons will carry muscle signals from where to where? From receptors to spinal cord. Understanding? So, second statement, right or wrong? Wrong. Motor neurons carry signals from receptors to spinal cord. Wrong. They will bring motor neurons, they will bring the signals from where to where? From spinal cord to effectors, muscles. So, this is also wrong. Last statement. The path through which signals are transmitted from a receptor to a muscle or a gland is called reflex arc. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
This entire
Yes, sir.
path we used to call it as what? Going and coming is fully we used to call it as reflex arc. So I have given you reflex arc for brain also. Am I right, everybody? Please respond. That pupil size. So what is the correct option, girls?
Option
1 and
C.
4 is correct.
Option
C. So option C is the correct. 1 and 4. So please make sure you are making it. Do it. Harini madam, I call you, but at least you never say yes also. That is what you are.
Yes, sir.
I am definitely throw you. I am saying you correct. Next question. Boys, read Ra. Johan will read. Johan and Nimish. இது ரெண்டு பேர் மட்டும் தான் ஆன்சர் பண்ணும். Which of the following statements are true about the brain? Mr. Nimish, I am calling you only.
Sir,
Yes. Which of the following statements are true about the brain? Yes.
option C. Sir.
Option C. How you know? Your explanation. Mr. Guru, he is saying option C. Right or wrong? First one. Which of the following statements are true about the brain? They are asking. See that. The main thinking part of the brain is called as hindbrain. Is it a main thinking part? Who is the thinking part? All of you. Main thinking part of the brain. Yes, please. So main thinking part of the brain, you can see that. Where it is there? Page now, paragraph number, tell me. Hari?
Sir, in the same paragraph, sir. The forebrain is the
You can see that. The forebrain is the main thinking part of the brain. So that's all. So first statement is a what? Yes, please. Wow. So please write it. It's not the hindbrain. What brain it is? All of you. Forebrain.
forebrain.
Write it. You must have a printed copy by tomorrow. I don't know what you people will do. Everybody has. I already told you before itself. Next, center of hearing, smell, memory, sight, etc. are located in forebrain. These all the things located in somewhere. Verify it. What is that? Everybody. Is it right or wrong? Center of hearing, smell, memory, paragraph number. See that. The separate areas of the forebrain are specialized for hearing, smell, sight, and so on. So, center of hearing, smell, memory, sight, etc. are located in forebrain. Right or wrong? All of you. Right or wrong? Next.
Correct.
Involuntary actions like salivation, vomiting, blood pressure are controlled by the medulla in the hindbrain. Medulla in the hindbrain. Verified. So medulla in the hindbrain. Where it is? Here you can see that. So we are having a sensation. What is that? Where it is there? Vomitings and all, it is there somewhere. Yes. So here you will get it, I think. Which paragraph?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes, sorry.
Sir, last 3 lines. All these involuntary actions.
Here. You can see that. All these involuntary actions, including the blood pressure, salivation, vomiting, are controlled by the medulla in the hindbrain. What else? Many of these involuntary actions are controlled by the midbrain and hindbrain. All these involuntary actions. Who is the involuntary action? See here, there is a brain reflex arc. What is that? That arc also I have given you clear path. See that? Like change in size of the, yes please guys, size of the what? Pupil, and thought out actions such as moving a chair. There is another set of muscles, movement over which we do not have any thinking control. So these all the things. So reflex arc, do you remember everybody? Reflex arc of brain, spinal cord I have given you. Yes, Mitakshri? So that is also very important one. You have to learn that also. So reflex arc of brain. So what is the path is given there also? It will goes to the brain means what is given? Pupil size controlling. That is what I have given you. Am I right? Everybody? Yes? Check it your notebook. You have given or not? Reflex arc given by the brain. Reflex arc showing a cerebral reflex. Yes or no? So cerebral reflex. What is the example of cerebral reflex given? Cerebral reflex action. That is what is given, the controlling the size of the what?
Size of
the pupil. When you are in a bright light and when you are in a dark light. That is what. So what is the answer now? Medulla, all the sensation, vomitings and controlled by the medulla in the hindbrain. So true or false? Everybody. True or false? True. Okay. Next. Cerebellum does not control posture and balance of the body. Posture means position. So cerebellum, where is the cerebellum? All of you check it. So these are possible due to the part of the hind brain called cerebellum. What is that? Thinking about the activities like walking in a straight line, riding a bicycle, picking up a pencil. These all are called as posture. That is what you can see. It is responsible for precision of voluntary actions and maintaining the posture and balance of the body. Who is that? Cerebellum. But they are saying not, does not. So that it is wrong. Cerebellum does control. Cerebellum controls the posture and balance of the body. So correct statements also write it. So what is the correct option? Everybody? Option C. Understanding? Mr. Nimesh, I don't think so. You have answered this one by understanding full concept. But you have to know. See, for answering one question, you need to know entire concept. That is what is biology. So every subject is like that only. But you must know that is what is expecting. So now they are asking immediately. Posture and balance of the body is controlled by. Just now we studied. What is that? Everybody? Yes,
Cerebellum.
cerebellum. You can see here. That's why I'm saying, see, don't learn extra about the brain. I'm 100% will give you assurance. From the book only they will ask you. But book, if you are not clear, word to word, if you are not don't know, then it's not necessary learning all stupid parts about 50 part, 100 part about the brain. It's nothing required, whomever it is. So please remember. So who will control the posture? Everybody? Cerebellum. Okay. So what is the correct answer? Everyone. Cerebellum. Option B. Next, spinal cord originates from. spinal cord originates from? We already studied medulla. Where it is there? Check it, everybody. I think at the end, you can see here. Yes. So spinal cord will starts from medulla. Medulla coming where? Hurry. Which paragraph, Amma? Find it. You people, many, your 30 brains are there. You cannot find now. I am searching for it. Anyhow, you have to remember. So yes, of course. What is the correct answer? Everybody? Yes, please.
Medulla.
Okay, so please write it. So at the beginning, at the medulla only, that spinal cord will start. So while teaching time, we have written that. Have you verified it? Check it, everyone. Have you written, Harish? Yes. So you can see that the statement you have written about the spinal cord. What is the spinal cord statement you have written? The spinal cord begins in continuation with medulla and extends downwards. That is the statement you have written. If you have written the classwork, you can see that. All of you have written Mitakshri. A spinal cord begins in continuation with medulla and extends downward direction. That is what you have written. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That is what. So spinal cord originates from medulla. Please write. Next. The movement of shoot towards to the light. Tropisms, guys. Movement of shoot towards to the light. What is the tropism we used to call? Everybody. Light.
Phototropism.
Understanding? See, for every tropism, my sincere request to you people is you need to know at least one example for positive tropism and another one example for what? Negative tropism. So book, they always in board exam, they will ask you negative tropism only. Keep it in mind. Negative tropism, you don't know the example, you cannot be. For example, growing of roots is the negative tropism of phototropism. Am I right or wrong? Example, negative example of phototropism. Positive example of phototropism, growing the shoot. So like if you take geotropism, what is the negative example of geotropism?
Growing of shoot.
Growing of shoot. Positive tropism, growing of roots. So like that you have to learn it. Next, the main function of abscisic acid in the plants. Very, very important one. The one and only one who will inhibits the what? Inhibits the growth. Understanding? Remaining all the three will promotes the growth, and ABC acid alone is alone what it will do? Inhibits.
growth.
So please write it. It is there in the book also. I have given you the clear picture of all the 4 acids. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Please learn it. If you do not have, take the print and you have to do it. If not, there is no use of studying at all, I'm saying. Acids, you are not supposed to make any kind of mistakes. You can see, abscisic acid is one of the example of hormone, which, what is that, everybody? Direct word, you can see that. All of you. Inhibits the growth, means which will regulate the growth. But remaining, all 3 hormones what? They'll promote the growth. Okay. I have given you the clear picture of things. See, it will affect the including wilting of leaves. What do you mean by wilting? Yes, please.
Falling of leaves.
Falling of leaves, making into old and dropping from the plant. That is what. So abscisic acid, ABC acid. What is the growth of ABC acid? Everybody? Yes, please. It will inhibits the what? Growth of a plant. So please remember that. Write it. Any doubt? Anybody can ask me. ABA acid. Next question. Girls, which of the following is not associated with the growth of a plant?
Abscisic acid.
Not associated with the growth of a plant. Everybody?
Abscisic acid.
Abscisic acid.
ABA acid. Abscisic acid. Next, Iodine is necessary for the synthesis of which hormone? Boys, iodine. Iodine, it is there in our throat. Throat, it is. Yes, please.
Thyroxine.
Thyroid. Understanding? So, thyroid glands, that is what? So, iodine is necessary for the secretion of which hormone? Everybody?
Thyroxine.
Thyroxine hormone. That is what it is. So, what is the hormone here? Yes, thyroxine. Okay. So, iodine is necessary for the synthesis of thyroxine hormone. Page number where it is there. Book you see it and tell me. It is there in the book.
Yes, sir. Page number 110.
110. Yes, sorry.
Ah,
Where?
Sir, more ups.
Which
First
paragraph?
paragraph.
First paragraph. Okay, here. Iodine is necessary for the thyroid gland to make the thyroxine hormone. That's what we'll say always. Line to line, word to word, you have to read it. Next, choose the incorrect statement about insulin. Insulin. Unless you read the complete paragraph of this one, you people cannot be. So this is the most important paragraph. Please learn, because here there is a word called as another word, last concept of this chapter. What we studied? All of you.
Feedback mechanism.
Feedback mechanism. You must need to know that. So what is that? All of you observe insulin importance. Pancreas which responded by producing more insulin. So what is that answer? Choose the incorrect statement about the insulin. Everybody, incorrect statement about the insulin. Make it fast, all of you. But it is produced
Option
from
B.
pancreas. Is it right or wrong? It is produced from pancreas. Right or wrong?
Correct.
Yes. They're asking incorrect. So first one is correct only. So we'll leave it. Second one, it will regulate the growth and development of the body. Is it regulates the growth and development of the body? No.
No.
Understanding? It regulates the blood sugar level. Right or wrong? Yes or no?
Yes.
Insufficient secretion of insulin will cause us what? Diabetes. Right or wrong? Everybody?
Correct.
Yes. All of you?
Yes, sir.
That is what? So blood sugar, so that they are detected by the cells of the pancreas, which respond by producing more insulin. As the blood sugar level falls, insulin secretion is reduces. What is the function? You can see insulin regulates the blood sugar level. So in deficiency, it will cause us to what, guys? All of you. Deficiency, it will cause us what? Insulin deficiency. Diabetes. Please learn the disease also. Now more important one. So what is the correct or incorrect statement? Regulates the growth and development of the body. Next, select the mismatch repair. Fastly do it.
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Option A,
Adrenaline
sir.
Sir, adrenaline,
Yes.
pituitary.
So testosterone, testis, estrogen, ovaries, thyroxine, thyroid gland. But adrenaline secreted by whom? Adrenal glands. Adrenal glands engerika. Adrenal glands where?
Top of the kidney.
On the top of kidneys.
Above the kidney like a cap there. So that is what you have to find it. So that is what adrenal glands. How many pairs we have? Adrenal glands. One pair.
One pair.
So,
One
that is what. So this is the mismatch repair. So please find it. Next, the shape of a guard cells changes due to the change in the
Amount of water in the cell.
Water.
yes, please. The shape of the guard cells.
Option
Guard cells
C.
present in where, guys? Anybody?
On stomata.
Stomata. Guard cells who will regulate the opening and closing of stomata. Am I right or wrong? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now the shape of the guard cells changes due to change in the what?
Amount of water in the
Amount of water in cells. Please write it. Amount of water in cells. I think this is question related to chapter number 1. Am I right? Chapter number 1 only will get it. Correct, Amma? Biology life process. Yeah. So please make sure you are doing it. Do it. Clear, everybody?
Sir, it is, sir. Second chapter.
Which place? Plant
The
cell?
immediate stimulus.
Yeah, but anyhow, that is stomata guard cells will be studied in first chapter only, correct? Yeah,
The same chapter.
which paragraph, Hari?
Page number 106.
Page number 106. That is what is that. Those who read the book properly, they can find it very easily. Yes, you can see that here. Directly they are writing.
Last 3 lines.
The plant cells change shape by changing the amount of water in them, resulting in swelling or shrinking, and therefore in changing shapes. That is, even we discussed it for what? Touch plant. Touch plant, how it will be bending. That mechanism very clearly I explained you. Do you all remember, everybody? Yes? Yeah, that is what. So touch plant, that touch me not plant, you have to make it. So by changing the amount of water in them, they're resulting in swelling and shrinking. So that's what it is. Next, the growth of tendril in a pea plant is due to the tendril. Tendrils is a what tropism? Tendrils is a tropism. Yes, please. Thigmotropism. Thigmotropism. Growing the tendrils of a plant is always towards the support. Thigmotropism. That Aishwarya, what happened? I don't know. So, right, what is the answer now? What is the correct answer? Everybody? Effect of light? No. Effect of gravity? No. Next, rapid cell divisions of a tendril cells. They are away from the what? They are away from the support. Rapid cell divisions in tendrils in contact with the support. So, what is the correct option? Everybody? So tendrils of a plant always grow towards any support which they happen to touch. This shows positive thigmotropism. So the growth of tendril in a pea plants is due to the what? Everybody? All of you. What is the use of pea plants? Pea plants, you can notice it. What is the use of growth of tendrils? Yes, please.
To get support.
To get the support. So that is what. So what is the correct option?
C, sir.
Option?
Option C.
They are away from the support.
Sir, D, option D.
Rapid
option D.
divisions in tendril cells that are away from the support. They are moving towards the support, correct? Pea plants. Check it, everyone.
Sir,
Yes, Hari?
sir, in book what they give means the part of the drill in contact with the object does not grow as rapidly as the part of the away from the picture. If it come in contact, it will grow slowly also.
Yes. Where it
Page
is?
numbers.
1 minute. Thigmotropism.
106.
Yeah. That's what you have to be line to line, you have to read it. Yes, here it is there. You can see that. All of you. So means once it will grow, it will take support. Is it right? Yeah,
Yes,
some
sir.
plants like pea plants, first itself, climb up other plants or fences by means of tendrils. Of course, important. These tendrils are sensitive to touch. When they come in contact with any support, the part of the tendril in contact with the object does not grow as rapidly as the part of the tendril away from the object. So this causes the tendrils to circle around the object and thus cling to it. So more commonly, plants respond to stimuli slowly by growing in a particular direction. So because this growth is directional, it appears as if the plant is moving. So pea plants, you can see the tendrils. What is the question they are asking? The growth of a tendrils in a pea plant is due to the what? The rapid cell divisions. That is what the part of the tendrils in contact with the object does not grow as rapidly. The tendrils of the part which is away from the object will grow very fastly. So that is what it is. So that is only makers. First they will grow and then it will cause to circle around the object for the cling to it. So that is why, what is that? Option C is the correct one. So rapid cell divisions in tendril cells that are away from the support, they will grow faster and then they will circle around the solid support for the climbing upward direction. So that is what. So circle around the object and thus they will cling to it. So that is why. So what is that thing? The rapid growth of divisions in tendril cells that are away from the support. If they are touching, what is happening? Growth is decreasing or increasing. See that. Contact with object does not grow as rapidly. So that is why they are grow away from the support, rapid cell division. So option C is the correct one. Okay, Mr. Noor? Yes? Next, the growth of pollen tubes towards the ovule. Growth of pollen tube towards the ovule. What is that called?
Chemotropism.
Chemotropism. I think it is not there in our book, correct? But I have taught you. Am I right, Amma? Correct? The picture also I have given you. So chemotropism. So learn it. Next. It is there. It is there. I think that chemical sugary juice they will produce it. Am I right, everybody?
107.
Yeah, page number 107. Yes. Chemotropism. So you can think like directional growth movements. Chemotropism is the growth of pollen tubes towards the ovule, about which we will learn more. We examine the reproductive process of living organisms. Okay, leave it. So that is what next chapter we'll study that. But of course, they will secrete the juicy substance. What is the juicy substance name called as chemotropism? We used to call as a sugary substance. That is what we used to call as a chemical substance. That is what into the style towards the what? It will goes towards to the ovary. That figure also I have given you. You have drawn also. Please draw that figure.